Kawakujo has been amazing. Okay, that's gonna be a whole nother video, but I am absolutely loving Kawakujo, and the Easter egg is absolutely amazing, and just everything about the map really is amazing. And whenever I was finna make the video for the, or I was getting the footage for the video to make how I feel about Kawakujo, and I was getting ready to do the Easter egg, and I found out that it wasn't solved yet, I was completely confused. I was like, what? Because Totenreich and everything since fucking Cold War pretty much has been solved day one. And I was like, what the fuck? It's been 2 days. 2 days and Kawakujo has not been solved? If you want to see my reaction, I'm going to play it now.
Hot lava plus
Has it not
dragon?
been found?
Is like
Wait, they still haven't figured out the fucking Easter egg? Really?
Now, the only part I didn't include is the merchant step because I didn't have footage for it. But if you guys have any other tips or any other leads, make sure to drop them down in the
Oh my god, it
comments.
hasn't been fucking found yet?
Just trying to make a more detailed guide so, because I had questions on some other guys and other people were having questions and problems with steps, so I wanted to make sure.
Oh my god, we haven't even figured out the fucking Easter egg yet. Holy shit. A map's been out for 2 days and no Easter egg?
oven to bake
What?
and broil.
So yeah, you can see why I was a bit confused. I was happy, you know? We haven't figured out an Easter egg in 2 days since like Black Ops 3 in fucking Revelations, which took 9 days. Took 9 days to figure that out. And the step that we were stuck on, I don't know who in their right mind would have ever figured it out without what I'm finna discuss, the drama that happened. Yes, there is drama with Kawakujo. And let me go ahead and say the step that we were stuck on was you gotta lure out a zombie by throwing 3 decoy grenades at a window, at 3 different windows. The crazy thing is you can only hold 2 unless you have a unless you have a special augment for mule kick, which I don't bring. Who the hell uses tacticals anyway? Not me, unless it's the fucking the Cashmeres, I think that's what they're called, the little portal, the little Gerst device ripoffs. Anyway, 2 is enough, but I don't. We wouldn't have figured that out unless it got leaked. Yeah, it got leaked, and I've done some pretty good research. There's a way better video on it because I still don't fully understand it. There's a way better video on it that I'm going to put down in the description below. So the Kawakujo drama is crazy. Okay, I've got some cliff notes. This dude Michael, who goes by Flame, he doesn't stream, he doesn't do anything, but somehow he has quite a few first in the worlds. First off, why are we allowing this man to have first in the world when he doesn't give proof? I have a list of his first in the worlds. Here they are. Kawakujo, I don't agree with this being his world first, but that I suppose it's his world first. Reckoning, apparently. Citadel, Terminus, Mauer, Outbreak 1, and Alpha Omega. Apparently this guy has been around for a long time if he's got Alpha Omega world first. And it is proven that he does have Alpha Omega world first. But I don't even know this guy. This is the first time I've ever heard of this guy. And he just came out of nowhere. Okay, from Alpha Omega, that was his world first. And then he popped out, how long was in between Alpha Omega and Cold War? Like 3-4 years? 4 years, then he comes back and gets Outbreak world first. I don't know, it's weird. It's proven that he's got Alpha Omega world first blah blah blah. Anyway, Treyarch decided to leave the game files for directed mode into the files, and people were going in there getting all they could because nobody could figure out the Easter egg. And apparently they had had this information since day one. They just couldn't figure out how the fuck to do it because the directed mode tips and clues, I guess, the little words, sentences that they give you to tell you what to do, is very vague. It doesn't exactly tell you what to do. So it took them quite a while to get it done, even knowing the information. So, his team went in with all this information that they have gotten from the game files, and they went in and they beat the Easter egg off stream. I'm going to be showing pictures that show that they have he was posting pictures during it, like progress. He posted pictures of the boss fights, the what else did he post a picture of? He posted a picture of the boss fight, I know. He posted a screenshot of the ending cutscene. He didn't fully give out the ending cutscene, which props to him. But still, man, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? When you're not streaming it. If you're trying to get worlds first, why not stream it? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Treyarch has... Oh, that's not even the end of the story. After that, I'm all over the place with this. After that, he got on stream with Frecklston, the speedrunner Frecklston. You know, the big guys Frecklston, the real loved Frecklston in the community. He got on stream with Frecklston, and they just completely ran through the entire Easter egg. Nobody knew that the leaks were out, at least not a good chunk of people. And Frecklston being a big guy in the zombies community, a lot of people were watching him. And a majority of those people had no idea that these leaks were out. So he gets on stream, and he just starts going through the Easter egg and claims world first in that moment. He doesn't claim world's first anymore, which is what I'm going to talk about here. But everybody was clowning on him, okay? And now I'm going to read you Treyarch's post. So I'm going to go in order pretty much of the posts. And Treyarch posted, "It's been amazing to see the community rally around Kawakujo and its main quest over the past few days. The team is incredibly proud of this map and proud of the members of this community who participated in every hunt with the passion and integrity. After a race that lasted nearly 60 hours, we were beyond disappointed to see a significant portion of the quest spoiled by bad actors and the people who amplified them. There are still more secrets to discover, and we'll do everything possible to protect the experience for next season's finale. Try to stay spoiler-free out there." So, nowhere in this did they actually admit to leaving. They didn't admit fault here. Treyarch didn't. When I am on the side that it is Treyarch's fault. Granted, it is still also Flame and Michael. They're the same person. Frecklston. There was more people involved in it. Flame, Frecklston, and Zone X. Zone X. We're going to be getting into some of his tweets here soon. They are some of the main. They are also responsible, especially Flame. Flame is the one that made this entirely known, pretty much. Flame was the one posting on Twitter about showing pictures of the Easter egg and the boss fight and the cutscene and a whole bunch of other shit. I mean, the guy literally said, he literally said, I've got it right here. World's first, guide going up now. And then right above that, he says, "Also, I've bought Twitter Plus for this, by the way. Insane." What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? And, I mean, they're getting death threats. I do not condone getting death threats, especially over a video game. Yes, it is terrible how this ended and how such an amazing map and Easter egg was ruined for us by Michael, pretty much, Flame. But Zone responded to it, all the drama. He said, "It's been a few hours and I still don't really understand the death threats, to be honest." Long tweet. Someone claimed world's first, posted the balls, posted the cutscene, and said that a guide is incoming. Due to that, me and Freck got into the game and did the Easter egg. Should we have waited for the cheated run to be uploaded first? Were we supposed to ask someone's permission? The hunt was over. That team finished it and showed everything there is to show. Which, by the way, no they didn't. All they showed was fucking... Did my shit freeze? Okay, I remember what I was talking about. But no they didn't. They did not show everything. All they showed was fucking screenshots of clips of them in game saying that they're doing the Easter egg. I didn't really look at those clips. Those clips are in screenshots that I'm showing in the video right now. And they showed a picture of the boss fight, and they showed a picture of the cutscene. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. They showed a picture of the cutscene. They did not show everything. So why did you think it was a good idea to boot up stream with Frecklston and go through the whole Easter egg? Nobody knew the Easter egg. Only leakers did. And you got that information from those leakers and decided to go on stream and ruin it for everybody. Why would you do that? I mean, I don't understand why they thought that this would be a good idea. Anyway, let's get back into this. Everyone was already outraged. We just hopped on and showed everyone what to do before they did. And that's what we're getting dragged for. I'm getting 1 million messages about how me and Freck ruined the hunt. How was it us and not the team that literally cheated it, LMAO? I also see a lot of people upset that I sounded the alarm about the directed scripts. I think you're just shooting the messenger. My original tweet had no details, just mentioning that a major fuck-up happened. This caught the attention of a dev who... My original tweet had no details, just mentioning that a major fuck-up happened. Oh, I just said the same line over again. Reached out and I told them everything I knew. A few hours pass and I see it. I see teams attempting, in the wrong places, exactly what the strings say. I see people in zombie discourse discussing the strings. It was out there, and those who wanted to find it could have and likely did. So I warned everyone with the second tweet. If I don't make the second tweet, you would all accuse me of gatekeeping and keeping it a secret from everyone else. Or even better, I just look like someone crying because someone else got worlds first. They have to be cheating. Lose-lose. It's not a lose-lose, man. You could have just not done it at all, okay? Literally, I mean, yes, if they wanted to go out and look, they would have. But you did not have to make this public information. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just a confusing situation. Where was I? Oh. So really, what you all wanted me to do was just be silent about it and let everyone read these files and silently cheat in the background like has happened many times over the years in the community. But if I go public about it and tell everyone, you all switched up on me, LMAO. Yes! Keep it to yourself. The people that were going out and leaking were not on stream, dude. They weren't on stream. I mean, if they wanted to go out and look and find it, yeah, sure. Random fucking people. You're a big guy with people who follow you, man. Like, people know you, Zone. What the fuck were you thinking? You say, what you all wanted me to do was just be silent about it and let everyone read these files and silently cheat in the background like it's happened many times over the years in the community. If it has happened many times over in the years of the community, why is there not as big as drama like this? I never knew that any of the files in the other maps got leaked, and I was doing all of the Easter eggs. I was Easter egg hunting day ones. I had no clue that those files had leaked. I mean, yes, man. We would want you to be silent about it and let the people who want to read these files read the files and silently cheat. Silently cheat. Not go on a fucking live stream and complete the whole thing for thousands to see ruining and spoiling the fun for everybody, and then these people are just going to go out and go into other people's streams and tell them what to do. I mean, I don't, I don't know, man. Let's get back into the post. This is Freckleston's post now. That was the end of Zone's post. This is Freckleston now. He's got a 5-parter here, so I'll say what's on my mind because people are upset, maybe at me, but more than that, the egg hunt was completely ruined. I've been as honest as possible. You can watch my recent VOD and see explanations for everything you may have questions for. The directed mode steps have been in the game files and known about for days. This was announced by Zone to the community days ago as a means to bring attention to the fact that this is an issue and that there will almost certainly be foul play. Well, maybe, just maybe, if he did not bring as much attention to it as he did, because Zone on Twitter has a decent chunk of following. If he did not bring that much attention to it, I honestly don't think it would have been that big of a deal, and we probably would still be hunting right now. And if it's, I don't know. He shouldn't have brought attention to it. He's a big guy on Twitter. He was who I went to see a majority of my zombie stuff. I mean, I don't really go on Twitter that often, but I mean, I knew about Zone. Anyway, it was a matter of time before the egg was beat in this way. It absolutely sucks because the egg is fantastic. I did what I felt was best for me, and that was to go live and do the egg. We saw someone claim world's first on the egg, post a picture of the boss fight, post a picture of the cutscene, and claim that a guide was imminent. So I booted up a stream and did it with Zone, who knows the steps. This team has 0 hours streamed, 0 footage currently out there, and with the directed mode strings in the game files and how impossibly stuck the community were, I assumed the worst. Again, I'm completely honest about everything in my VOD. If you have questions, if you're mad at me, if you're mad at the hunt, the answers are probably there. Now I'm going to read you some of the comments that I found on Freckleston's post that I kind of agree with and some I just don't. This one says, I don't blame you, Freckleston. To me, you got first in the world, not that retarded fuck that cheated. Freckleston then said, no one did. I agree with Freckleston there. No one got world's first. And if anything, what Lex said, I think, I like what Lex said. He said that Tom Kane got world's first. And honestly, I appreciate that. I think Tom Kane deserves world first. He was the first to be in the map, pretty much. I don't blame you, Freckleston. To me, you got world first, not that retarded fuck that cheated. Freckleston did not get world's first. Nor did that retarded fuck that cheated. Nobody got world's first. This one says, I did what was best for me, not the community. That's the problem. You selfish little fucking pig. Ignore the support. I don't see it as selfish, okay? Freckleston, he did wrong, but I truly think that Freckleston didn't mean any harm in the situation. When Freckleston booted up that stream, I truly think that he thought that, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. It's gonna happen eventually. Let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. And I love Freckleston, man, but that was a dumb decision. And I'm not hating or anything. I just think that he made a poor choice. And that's okay. You know, we all make poor choices. So don't shame somebody and send them death threats because they fucked up, because I can guarantee you once in your life have also fucked up, okay? Probably worse than spoiling an Easter egg in a video game, man. He spoiled an Easter egg in a video game, and you're gonna tell this guy to go fucking kill himself and threaten to kill him and shit like that? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Okay? Anyway, this one said, did what I felt was best, which was show as many people as possible that regardless if it wasn't found legit, you had to be one of the first to have video sources. It'll happen anyway, so what? So why even try when it's just going to be cheated? I understand where this is coming from, okay? But I also understand Freckleston. I was a little bit upset at first whenever I found out that Freckleston had did this. But I mean, I see both sides. Okay, yes, it was a fun egg that one of the best we've had since Black Ops 3. It took forever to find. Uh, we didn't even find it; it was given to us. But Freckleston, he knew that it was going to get out, and he just said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'll just boot up this stream and go ahead and do it." Which I mean, that's his choice. He made that choice, but like I said, we should not be telling this guy to go off himself and shit like that over a video game. It is really not that deep and not that serious. But here's Flame's post about the situation, and man, is this a fucking long one. Flame really, I mean, he's bad. Okay, he posted screenshots, and he was. I think I'm not 100% sure. I'm not accusing him, but a buddy of his or something was leaking. He was leaking and hacking and data mining and shit like that, and however the fuck you do that or shit. Why even look at the game files, man? Just play the fucking game. What the fuck are you going in there for? Leave that shit alone. It's just not for you. It's just for developers. They made it. Why are you touching it? Anyway, this is Flame's post. Alright, well, took some time off of Twitter after the insane shit I was getting, but TLDR, whatever that means. I did not cheat the quest, no data mining or cheating tool or whatever. How did you get it, man? How did you get it? Tell me. At this point, we've all seen the clips of the decoy step getting leaked by different people, so I won't go into full detail here on that. What I do want to say is right after I posted my completion, a lot of people began claiming I cheated, resulting in a wave of outrageous messages being sent my way. At that point, I just put on Twitter down for the weekend, but I want to explain how this quest went from my POV. So this is his POV. This is his story that we're getting from this. Early Saturday, I was talking with a friend who was following the hunt, and he mentioned to me a rumor of a step which had apparently gotten around significantly in Discord servers, and was mentioned in YouTube/Twitch chats. This step was alluded to the day prior on Dalek and Geeky Pastimes. I don't know that guy. His stream. And as mentioned by Freckleston, plenty of streamers, including himself, were aware of this info. This rumor of a step being about decoys and windows was the only thing I had for this quest, and the rest of the quest was solved purely blind with no outside or unfair info in any way. Out of the many YouTubers that had this info, none of them felt the need to be honest with the community and share this, instead choosing to keep their unfair advantage to themselves to either solve the quest first or stall the hunt. Presumably for more engagement, on top of this, they felt no need to disqualify themselves from the hunt in any way. I, as a regular community member with no more information than any of them, therefore had no reason to disqualify myself from the hunt either. To be fair, I actually think that this is the right decision. As this has always been the case in past quests, where people have leaked quest info, it sucks, but we continue hunting anyway. So, I guess he's trying to throw John under the bus here, Mr. Dalek JD, saying that he knew the information. Where are we getting that information from? Okay? Did John himself say that he knows about the decoy step? How do we know that? Okay? How do we know that? Information. I feel like he's just throwing people under the bus to try and get shade off of him and just throw it all over the place. Okay? Where's the proof, man? If Dalek really knew the steps to this Easter egg, why was he still in the hunt? And I got a text message. I'm sorry, I was. Jesus. Why was he still in the hunt? And why was he method acting? Did he act like he knew nothing? Personally, I don't think John knew this information. If you want my personal opinion, let's continue with. I can't speak on Geeky Pastimes because I don't know who Geeky Pastimes is. But let's continue with the post. There's more I want to say on this and the huge amount of lies people are making up. I'm still sitting down to talk to a zombies YouTuber about this later this week, where I hope to make it clear what has and hasn't happened. On top of all of this, I also wanted to address the tweet from Treyarch. That's what we'll get into later. But I am assuming the YouTuber he's talking about is going to be Evan. So I think once Evan makes his Kawakujo video, I will definitely be watching it. I will definitely be watching it. And maybe he'll have a little cameo in there addressing everything. Man, this is just gonna be one fucking shit show when Evan makes that video. I am so excited. Here's him talking about Treyarch. Treyarch should absolutely be going after the people data mining and ruining these hunts. However, their tweet was incredibly unprofessional and directly contributed to the amount of insane comments and death threats I've gotten, which is a crazy thing to say. I'm genuinely disgusted that Treyarch would tweet out something knowing it would have interpreted as an attack on me, a random community member who didn't even cheat. I've been a huge Zombies fan since 2008, would easily say I am more passionate about main quest specifically than anyone. Hence the world first I've got despite not being a content creator, which I think is crazy. Anyway, and I'm blown away that they would decide to tweet that out. Whoever made that tweet should be ashamed, genuinely. Now, I think Treyarch was professional about this, okay? It's been amazing to see the community rally around Cujo. A few days, blah, 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 what they said. And then I'm going to reread what they said about Flame, I guess. Which, who knows who they were talking about. They could have been talking about Flame. They could have been talking about Frecklston. They could have been talking about the people that actually did it. They're not saying that you actually did it. After a race that lasted nearly 60 hours, we were beyond disappointed to see a significant portion of the quest spoiled by bad actors and the people who amplified them. This doesn't have to mean you, okay? It might. I mean, now that I'm reading it, it kind of does. But, I mean, he's not only pointing out you, man. You're not the only one that's getting these threats. Frecklston is. You are. I'm sure John is now that you've thrown him under the fucking bus. The zombies community apparently just doesn't play when it comes to this shit, man. And this is 100% Treyarch's fault. They left the shit in there. And I really hope that this finale that they're bringing up, this last map, they leave that shit out. Why was directed in the game files already? I mean, directed don't come out for another month. Why is that in there? Here we are in this. It's insane to me that as a community we've welcomed in these people who data mine and ruin the game for others. We do not welcome them in. They kind of force their way in and just throw shit out there. Nobody welcomes in data miners. From main quest to side quest and cursed. Yet the act of me simply seeing a rumor about a leak they've had and finding the step in-game means I need hundreds of hateful comments. As a community we should discourage cheating, but that's got nothing to do with me. It starts with the people who actually data mine, get leaked steps from outside sources, and use these cheating tools. And it needs to come from the YouTubers who, as evidenced by the most recent quest, are by and large silent and complicit instead of using their platforms to make it clear that this type of cheating isn't okay. Everybody knows that this cheating isn't okay, man. I mean, you started it. You were the one that went on fucking Twitter and posted screenshots of it. You could have left that shit alone. You didn't have to throw this shit all over the internet saying that you were world's first. I mean, come on, man. Like, you could have just left the shit alone. You have, supposedly, 5 other fucking world's firsts. Why do you need another one, man? Why do you need another one? I mean, it's cool, but you're not even a content creator, man. What are you going to do with world's first? Like, come on, dude. You could have just not posted anything. Literally. You could have not gotten into a game with Frecklston. You could have not... You could have avoided all of this. And also, this is the last paragraph from the tweet. Oops, excuse me. Also, finally, TGR, the gaming revolution. I I didn't even know that guy was still around. To be honest, that man goes way back. Way back. Back when I was a kid, I was watching the Gaming Revolution. Anyway. Also, finally, the Gaming Revolution has nothing to do with the hunt. He's a lovely guy, but we aren't close, and the only real time we talk is when I send him footage with brief explanations. He is uninvolved with me playing the game yet, has received significant hate, which isn't right. And apparently, or supposedly, allegedly, Flame has sent the Gaming Revolution like the steps of the Easter eggs. I haven't seen the Gaming Revolution say anything about it. He withheld that information, to my knowledge. And whoever is going out there and trying to fuck TGR's butt is just fucking stupid. I mean, nothing that I've seen the TGR do. Yeah, he knew the steps, but he wasn't going out there like Flame and Frecklston here and on the fucking front line just showing it all out there to the world. No. I'm almost positive he just kept that shit to himself, which props on him. I don't know if he was a part of like the hunt or whatever. But if he was, I know that he wasn't before all this shit started going on, and it's just fucking crazy, man. I don't see how you don't stream, you don't make content on your world's first, but you're sitting here with Reckoning and Citadel and Terminus and Hour. How do we know that you got world's first without cheating those if you're not uploading streams or videos or anything, man? How do we know that? Okay, you just want us to take your word that you're not cheating those? Now, with all this information that has come out about Kawakujo, who's to say Reckoning, which came out last year, wasn't cheated? Okay? Citadel. You got Citadel. And Reckoning. And Terminus. 3 in the same fucking game, man. I don't know about you, but this is looking mighty fucking suspicious now. Anyway, please do not send hate to anybody. Love everybody in the community, okay? What Frecklston did was bad, but he does not deserve death threats. What Flame did was bad. He does not deserve death threats. What... Oh, fuck, what was the other guy's name? I keep on blanking on who it is. Zone. What Zone did was bad. He does not deserve death threats. Nobody deserves a death threat over a video game. And those who are sending out death threats are absolute fucking losers. And they just... They need to stop. They just need to stop. Because that's just fucked up. Okay? But that's pretty much getting you guys caught up on the drama. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. And I love every single one of you.